Namaste YouTube, welcome to BetoEats. Today I invited my girlfriend to do a question and answer with you all. So chalo, let's go. 3 days ago I posted on YouTube and asked all of you to comment down your questions below, and we got over 200 questions, and we're gonna pick random ones and answer them. If we pick your question, you're definitely gonna get a shout out. And of course, this wouldn't be called BetoEats if I wasn't eating any food, so we got some delicious Indian food right here from my local Indian restaurant. Again, I did order for delivery. I didn't go out there. Make sure you stay home, do your part.
Stay home.
We'll flatten the curve. You know, everybody has to do it in the world so this thing doesn't keep spreading. And one more thing, I do want to say thank you so much to all of you. We have reached 10,000 subscribers. That's amazing. That was supposed to be my goal for the end of the year, and we're only, what, in April? You are all amazing. Maybe we'll get to 20,000. Let's try for 20,000 by the end of the year. We got this. Thank you so much. Love you all. Let me give you a quick rundown on what we have here. So first of all, we got the paneer pakora, so deep fried paneer. My girlfriend is super hungry, so she's super excited for that. Big paneer fan. And as well, we got another paneer dish. This is the matar paneer, which looks super delicious. The next dish we have right here is the karahi chicken. And apparently this is supposed to be a spicy chicken, so I'm super excited about that.
Have my water ready.
Yeah, she's ready too, just in case it gets too spicy. And the last entree that we have, of course, is the chili chicken right here. It's the red chicken that you see right there. Last time I tried it with my roommate, Kaylina, and she loved it, so I wanted my girlfriend to try it as well. And this time around, we have two things that we're gonna use to eat this delicious food. The very first thing, we got some roti right here. And the next thing we have, of course, we have some garlic naan, which looks super amazing. Are you excited, baby?
I'm super excited.
Alright, so we're gonna be eating while we answer your questions. Let's do it. Chalo! So baby, before we answer the first question, I'll let you taste one dish. Which one do you want to taste? Which one out of all of these do you want to taste first?
Definitely this one. I love paneer and I love fried food. So this is just kind of like the best of both worlds. Okay,
let's do it. Let's both taste it. So this is the paneer pakora, which is deep fried paneer. It looks amazing. Look at that. All right, let's try it. Cheers.
Oh, that's good. I think they have like a sauce in here. You see?
Yeah, it looks like they put maybe like some green, maybe mint chutney in between there. It tastes really delicious.
10 out of 10.
Okay, so very first question we are going to answer is from Anup Nair. And Anup Nair asks, why did you choose Indian food over any other famous cuisine in the world? And also, when is your girlfriend going to be in your next video? Well, Anup, my girlfriend is right here, so to answer your question, right now as you're watching this. But to answer your first question, as of why did I choose to do Indian food over like Italian food, Chinese food, Thai food, all the foods in the world. The main reason I decided to do Indian food is because I got recently introduced to it about a year ago. When I got my first job after college, a lot of my coworkers are Indian, and they introduced me to so many delicious restaurants in the Bay Area, in California, in the United States. And since then, I've been so addicted to Indian food that I definitely wanted to show this in my videos. And ever since I started doing this BetoEats, where I eat food and show you, I've gotten so much love from the Indian population that I just decided to continue doing Indian food since a lot of people like it, and I'm super obsessed with Indian food. So it works. I like it, you like it, I'll make videos for... She likes it. I'll definitely keep making videos for you all, and I'm definitely enjoying it. My girlfriend's enjoying it, and I can totally tell with all the love we're receiving, you are all enjoying it. Bomb.
So what's the next question?
So the next question is from Time Pass Comedy asks, brother, tell the truth. What do people from your country think about India and Indian food? Baby, do you want to answer this one? What do people in the United States or maybe some other Latin American countries think about Indian food?
Here in the US, where I'm from and even where he's from, there's not a lot of Indian culture around us, so we weren't exposed to it until, you know, later in our lives. But for me, at least, once I tried Indian food and I, you know, got to learn a little bit more about the culture and about the people, I loved it. You know, your food is amazing. It has so many spices and so many just different things, so many flavors, and I think it's amazing. But yeah, there's not a lot, or at least where I'm from or where he's from, there's not much. But once we were exposed to it, loved it.
Yeah. So to follow up on what she said, I never got introduced into Indian food until I was 23 years old. So I lived 23 years of my life without tasting Indian food. And here, I live in a small town. So in a small town, there's maybe like 2 or 3 Indian restaurants. And to be honest, I didn't even know they existed. But once I moved to a bigger town, a bigger area, a bigger city, I was introduced by my coworkers. And since then, oh man, ever since I got to taste biryani, I got to taste all the different curries, I was hooked. It's just so amazing. I love it. It's so colorful, so tasty. It's a lot of comfort food, delicious food.
So our next question is from Coco Chanel. They asked, if you were stuck on a desert island and you could only bring 3 things together, what would it be?
So if we were stuck in an island on accident and we could only bring 3 things, what would it be?
A whole grocery store.
Okay, there you go. A grocery store. I would bring the internet, maybe, because I can't live without the internet. I love the internet. Thanks to the internet, I can work, I can play games, I can upload videos for you all. What else? You get to pick the last one.
Lila.
Lila. So
bring Lila.
Our dog is Lila, so we would bring Lila just so we could have extra company too. That'd be nice. She's like our kid, so you know, we would bring her for sure. So our next question is from Sanskruti Patel asks, how and where did you guys meet? Alright, so baby, this one is for you.
So, I met Beto. I had just moved to Chico, California for school. I was living in the dorms. I was a freshman, so it was my first time living away from home. And he was an RA. He also lived and worked at the dorms. So I met him there. That was about almost 4 years ago. Yeah, we kind of hit it off. 4 years later, here we are.
Yeah, so to be more specific, Chico, California is in the United States. And my girlfriend had just finished her high school years and she was going to college for the very first time, college or university. And I had already been in the university for about 2 to 3 years, and I was working in the dormitories where a lot of first-year students come. And my girlfriend happened to be one of those first-year students. So I remember that I would go and do homework inside a common area, and she would also be doing homework there. And so I saw like, hey, this girl's studying here, and all of a sudden we just started talking. My friends were talking with her friends, and that's pretty much how we met. From there, it's been 4 years since then.
The next question is from Arvind Sign. I think I said that right. If not, I'm sorry.
I think you did.
So he said, my question to you is, what kind of cuisine do you like most, despite Indian or Spanish? Which I'm assuming he means like Mexican cuisine.
Okay, so other than Indian food and other than Mexican food, what type of food do we prefer? So for me, yes, of course, I love Mexican food, I love Indian food, but other than that, what's my favorite cuisine? I would definitely have to say Thai or Vietnamese. I'm a big fan of eating things like pho. I like eating spring rolls, noodle dishes, pan-fried noodles. Big fan, especially if it's really spicy. big fan of that. Baby, what would you say?
Oh, well, you already know what I'm gonna say. My, despite Mexican food or Indian food, I would say my other favorite would be Italian food. Just because I love pasta and I love cheese and things like that. So good. Italian food, amazing also.
So our next question comes from Gunjan Kalita, and he asked, is a trip to India on the cards after the global pandemic eases? So pretty much, are we planning on going to India after this whole virus thing is over? So definitely, I would love to go to India. I feel like I'm going to wait a little bit longer since I don't want to risk flying right now. I'm avoiding airports at any chance. But in the future, maybe next year, for sure, I'd love to go visit India. I would definitely go and visit specifically, maybe my first trip, I'd visit like 3 different areas. Definitely Hyderabad because of their biryani. Kolkata, probably because of their biryani. And Goa, because I want to experience the beaches in India. And maybe Delhi, if I have the chance. Mumbai also too, I'd like to visit, but I don't know how many places I can go in maybe like a week to 2 weeks, so maybe I'll stick to 3. Baby, would you consider going with me to India?
Yeah, of course. Obviously not right now, and maybe not anytime in the near future. Probably once I get a little bit older, just because right now I'm in school and I work, so I don't really have time to travel, but definitely in the future I would like to join him on his travels to India.
But definitely when I go to India, I will be vlogging the whole time and I will make so many videos for you, and maybe I'll even do meetups. So I'll say, hey, I'll be in Hyderabad, hey, I'll be in Kerala, hey, I'll be in Delhi, hey, I'll be in all of these places, and maybe you can come and meet me, maybe take a picture and do all of that stuff.
The next question is from Raul Verma. He asks you, chicken biryani or your girlfriend? Also, so answer that one first.
Okay. Raul Verma, this is a very dangerous question to ask.
Let's see what his answer
but
is.
I will answer it. I will definitely go with chicken bread. No, I'm kidding. Of course, I would pick my beautiful girlfriend over biryani, but I have much love for biryani for sure.
Okay, and he also asked chicken butter masala or paneer tikka masala.
I'm gonna have to say chicken butter masala for me, since I'm a big chicken fan, but that's a very hard decision. What about you, baby? What would you say?
Definitely the paneer tikka masala.
Paneer tikka masala.
Definitely.
Yeah, she loves paneer. #1 fan of paneer for sure.
Love it.
Our next question comes from Priya Rajput, and Priya asks, how old are you both? And what do you do outside of YouTube?
So, I'm 21. I'll be 22 in about 2 months. And I don't really do YouTube. I only really do YouTube when I'm doing it for his channel. But besides YouTube, I work. I'm a vet assistant at a veterinary hospital. I also go to school. I study biology, and I'm also minoring in animal science because I want to become a veterinarian.
How old am I? I am about to be 25 years old next month. That's pretty exciting. And what do I do outside of YouTube? So yes, this is my channel. This is definitely something that started as a hobby for me, and it's grown to a big community thanks to all 10,000 of you subscribers. If you're new, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to BetoEats. I post 1 new video per week. But if you're not new and you've been subscribed for some time, thank you so much. But like I mentioned, outside of YouTube, I am actually a software engineer. I create mobile and web applications for the company that I work in. So I do a lot of what people call coding, which is software development. And that's a little bit about myself. This next question comes from Pankaj Sarkar, and he asks, which of your country's dishes taste the best? By the way, you and your girlfriend are so cute. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So a little bit of background on me. My mom was born in Guatemala and my dad was born in El Salvador. So I'm mixed. So if I would have to choose, I'm gonna say one from each.
Okay.
So my favorite food from El Salvador would probably have to be pupusas.
Okay.
For sure.
What are pupusas?
So in my culture, we make something called pupusas. And they kind of look like just a handmade tortilla, but they're stuffed with different types of things. You can have one that's just cheese, you can have one that's beans with meat and cheese, and you can just put you can just stuff them with a bunch of different things. And then you obviously cook it. But yeah, so it's kind of like a stuffed tortilla to make this it a little easier to visualize.
So think paratha. It's very similar to paratha in India.
A favorite dish from my mom's side, I would probably have to say my mom's tamales. Each different like region, Latin American region, makes them a little bit differently. So in the Mexican culture, they'll wrap their tamales in corn husk. And then in the Guatemalan culture or Central American culture, we'll wrap them in a banana leaf.
So think of like a savory pastry, not a sweet pastry, even though they can be sweet, but a lot of times they're more savory, where they either put meat or vegetables in there, and they wrap them up in these different, like a banana leaf or a corn husk, and put them and usually steam them. I'm gonna give two dishes, the top two dishes that anybody has to try. First of all, I would say tacos. Tacos are amazing. Think of a taco like some roti, and then you add some fillings, and those fillings usually consist of either meat or vegetables and then sauces. A lot of times these sauces can be very spicy depending on how you like it. They're very delicious. They're basically, when people think of Mexico, they think of tacos. The next thing that I say everybody has to try at least once in their life is definitely mole. Mole is pretty much like think of it as a curry, a red curry. This can be usually done with chicken, but I have seen the vegetarian versions of this too, where they replace it with veggies, and the mole sauce itself is pretty much what makes this dish amazing. So if you ever have a chance, definitely try mole and tacos. So the final question for today comes from Rajesh Kumar, and Rajesh Kumar says, "No questions, but I love you both." Rajesh, thank you so much. We definitely love you a lot. We love all our subscribers, all our viewers. Thank you so much. Without you, we wouldn't be here eating this delicious Indian food. We are very blessed. And like I mentioned, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I post one new video per week. If you want more videos like this, definitely comment down below and let us know. We definitely enjoy making these videos. I love bringing my girlfriend, my friends, my family. It's so amazing to eat food and share the Indian culture with them. But until next time, this has been BetoEats, and thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Adios.